Heroes, incredible. All right, well, listen, the nationwide surge in COVID cases, it's made its way to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The White House said in a statement that First Lady Jill Biden tested positive for COVID on Monday night. President Joe Biden, however, is negative.
This comes as the average number of daily COVID hospitalizations has gone up nearly 24% in the past 2 weeks. Senior scholar at Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, Dr. Amish Adalja, joins us now. Dr. Adalja, good to have you on set. So what do people need to know about this new variant making its way around as we head into the fall? How is it different?
It's different in that it's now evolved to be able to infect us despite the immunity that's in the population from prior infections and from vaccinations. But that's the norm. This is what a respiratory virus does. It always evolves. But its ability to cause severe disease is severely hampered because there's so much immunity in the population, and we have antivirals like Paxlovid. So we're not seeing pressure on hospitals, and that's the most important thing.
Well, you mentioned Paxlovid, you mentioned sort of our general immunity, but what about the boosters and the vaccines? How do they come into play? We know that one's expected to come down the pike soon. How effective is that expected to be, and who should get it?
Well, the booster is going to be updated. It's going to be a single strain. It's going to be updated to be the XBB 1.5 version, which is kind of closer to what's circulating. So it's going to be more protective than what we have in the past. The people that really need to get boosters are those that are high risk. So that means people above the age of 65, people with high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, people that are pregnant, immunocompromised, lung disease, obese, overweight people. That's who we really want to get the boosters, because that's the people that we see getting severe disease. Those are the people that get hospitalized. Those are the people who die. And that's really where the booster needs to be targeted and where it's going to be most effective.
So if you've had COVID in the last 6 months, or let's say even a year or so ago, do you really need this booster?
Well, I think it depends on your risk for severe disease. So if you're somebody that has any risk factor for severe disease, yes, you should get the booster. But if you're a healthy person, it's probably going to benefit you transiently, meaning you may be protected from infection for a couple of weeks to months, and then you're going to come back to that susceptible level. So the boosters are really good at protecting against severe disease, but you have to have a risk for severe disease to get the big benefit from the boosters, although they'll probably have a universal recommendation. But in the United Kingdom, for example, they're only targeting it to high-risk individuals.
Okay, that is good to know.
It is, right? Dr. Amish Adalja, thank you so much for joining us in studio, no less. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Two U.S. adversaries strengthening ties.